Welcome to the WNBA Picks and Plays edition. My name is Abby, and this is for Sunday, June the 8th. Again, we have the two games in the association, WNBA, that we're going to go over with you. The odds are courtesy of oddslogic.com. Odds for the line moves and the over-unders and the injury report, oddslogic.com. So we're going to go over the two games. The first game we're going to go over here is Connecticut at Washington. So this one here opened up -5.5 Washington, total 160. It's come down now to 155.5. So it's a little bit of a drastic drop here, 155.5 from 160. However, the spread has gone from 5.5 to 7. And we've been seeing some 7.5 at some books, but it has gone to 7.5 at some books, but the majority is 7. All right, so we're going to look into this one further. We'll look at the injury report for both teams. Lindsey Allen, a hamstring, is questionable to play Sunday at Washington, so she's 50-50. Olivia Nelson-Ododa, Olivia Nelson-Ododa, also questionable to play Sunday with an ankle injury. So you got two questionable players on Connecticut. So you can see why the Washington line has gone up significantly from 5 to 7.5 because of those two injuries, those two players that might be out of the lineup. So keep that in mind. We'll look where the public and sharps are for this game. Public is Oliver Washington, and they are on the under. Let's see. Yeah, they're on the under for this game. They're on the under. So look into this one further. That's just one moment. Let's look into this one. Bear with me for a moment, guys. All right, so we'll look into the Connecticut-Washington matchup. Now, they have played already. This is the second meeting. First meeting in this game. They did play about a month ago, as we mentioned. They played May 18th in Connecticut. First meeting. Washington was a 3-point favorite. Washington covered. Won by 5 points, 90-85. It was over 159. So right now, Connecticut 2-6, Washington 3-6. The over/under, Connecticut 3-4-1 to the under. Washington 3-6 to the under. Last 5 games, the last 3 meetings have gone over the total. 4 out of the 5 meetings have gone over. Individually, Connecticut, it basically flip-flop wins and losses in this game. They're coming off a win against Atlanta, a major upset, probably the upset of the year. So they come off a big win. So big win. They come off a major win. Biggest first home win of the season. I got to go to Washington. And now the last 5 for the over/under. The last 5 games have been. Let's see. So it has been 2-2-1. Last 5 games, 2 unders, 2 overs, and a push. 2-2-1 to the over/under. Last 5 for Connecticut. And for Washington, the Mystics, they are last 5, 1-4 to the under. So my play for this game, now this is not going to be a client play. I don't have a client play for this game, but I will give you a free play. So my play for this game, I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna take a look at the over in this game. I know that the last three meetings in this series have gone to the over. Four of the last five have gone over. And if you look at the total in this game is 155. And if you look at the last three meetings in which these games have gone over, they've gone over the total with the total ranging from the total has ranged from 151 to 159. In that range between 151 and 159, 4-1 to the over, and now you're at 155. Mine's at what the total is 155. So I would recommend the over in this game. I know last three meetings have gone over, like we said in this game. Washington themselves, we know they're 1-4 to the under, but the last game against New York, I felt that the offense started to pick up, started to pick itself up offensively. So I think they carry that momentum from the offense that they showed at home and apply it to this game against Connecticut. So I think Washington pulls their weights and puts up points. Connecticut, we mentioned Lindsey Allen and Nelson Adota. I believe that they're going to play. In my opinion, I think they're going to play. I believe they're going to play. I'm going to say that. I'm going to go on record and say that. And Connecticut themselves, they are 2-1 to the over-under. So again, I feel that they're going to put up points as well. Their offense has improved. They put up 84 points against Atlanta. That's the most they've scored this season. Actually, the second most they've scored this season. The third most. They scored 87 on Dallas, 85 on Indiana, 84 on Atlanta. That's the third highest amount of points they've scored this season. So I feel in the last 5 games or so, they're starting to put up some points. Connecticut's starting to put up some points. They're scoring. They're starting to score and put up points. So with that all being said, that's the reason why I would recommend the over 155. Take the 155. Shop around for the best number, but it is at 155 now. So take the over 155. I would take that over a full game. So the second game we're going to look at here, this will be game number 2, the final game. We'll take a look at Minnesota at Dallas. This one's -10 Minnesota. Let's look at where the number opened up at. It opened up at -11. Total 168.5. So it's dropped now from 11 all the way to 10.5. We saw a 9 as well. We did see a 9. Yes, BetMGM had a 9, but it's down to 10.5. And some 11s have 1 or 2 11s have come back, but it's still 10.5 at the majority of the books. Total has gone to 169. We're even seeing a 169.5. So there's something there to look at. We'll look at the injury report for both of these teams. Paige Buckner, concussion, will be playing today versus Minnesota. So that's a big boost. So Paige Buckner in the lineup is a huge boost for Dallas. Huge boost because they need her. Because Dallas is in a hot mess and they need her. So that's a big lift for Dallas. Ty Harris, however, she's downgraded to out for this game with a knee injury. So you got Paige Buckner in, Ty Harris out. So that's what we're seeing here. That's it. That's Aldi for the injury report. Now we're going to look at where the public and sharps are for this game, Minnesota and Dallas. We're going to take a look at that. It's been quiet so far. Nothing to report. Let's see. Yeah, it's been pretty quiet. No action on either side. No action. Yeah, no action on any side. Yeah, no action on this side at all. Like I said, this line is kind of all over the place, but we're seeing the tens now. Let me take a look. We're seeing tens where there used to be 11s, but we're seeing only 111. But it's mainly tens, like I said. Well, this is going to be I have a client play for this one, but I'll give this one to you for free. We'll give you the client play for free. This one we'll give out for free, but I have a play on this one. I guess I'll give this one out. We'll give that out here. Let's see. So, no public and sharp play for this game, so we can't get any indication of where the public and sharps are for the over and under, the total, and the spread. So you can get a read on that. We're gonna look at the head-to-head. They've played once already. I know they played early in the season to begin the season. Or did they play twice? Let me double check that. I think they played 2 times. We're gonna look into that now. Yeah, they played twice. Excuse me. They played 2 times. They played twice. First meeting May 16th in Dallas. Minnesota covered in 99-84 as a 4.5-point favorite. It went over the total. Second game in Minnesota, May 21st, 5 days later. Dallas was a double-digit underdog at -11. Minnesota covered 85-81. Dallas is 11-point underdog. And it was under 168. So for me in this game here, I'll explain that to you right now. I'm gonna take Dallas in the spot. Dallas plus the points. It's at 10 now. Shop around. 10.5, 10. I'm on Dallas. Dallas as a home dog. Dallas is a double digit home dog. They are 2-0 this season. 2-0 this season, while Minnesota, they've had problems covering as a home as a double digit favorite. Now they did cover the last game against Phoenix at home. They did cover against Phoenix at home, but failed to cover against the expansion Valkyries. They didn't cover as a 14-point favorite. They did not cover there. They didn't cover against Dallas, like we mentioned. They didn't cover Connecticut. The only team they covered was Phoenix. They covered Phoenix at home as a 12.5-point favorite. They covered that one. But I'm going to stick to Dallas. I believe Dallas covers this game. They cover the 10.5. Paige Buckner's back, like I said. Big boost to the offense. They're 2-0 as a double-digit underdog. So they've been covering those big spreads, Dallas. Despite the poor play of Dallas so far, by only winning 1 game, they have been covered. They have been covering those double-digit spreads. So they have been covering. They have been playing tough. So I think we know they've lost 4 straight, but this is still a dangerous team, even though they're in a major slump. But like I said, they're dangerous from the standpoint of them covering double-digit spreads. So I'm going to take Dallas plus 10. You can get it 10.5. Shop around, but take Dallas plus the 10. 10.5, 10. I'd grab Dallas. I'm taking them here. This is a look-ahead game for Minnesota as well. Remember, they got to play Seattle. They play Seattle in about 3 days. They play Seattle in 3 days. So you know you've beaten a team 2 times, which Minnesota has. So your focus is not really there. You got Seattle next, a better team than Dallas right now. So Seattle's on deck. So like I said, this is a look at spot in my opinion. So I'm gonna take Dallas in the points. I like that. I like Dallas in the points here. So those are the two reasons I like Dallas. So you got this as a client play. It's a free play. It is a client play, but we gave it to you for free. So plus 10 Dallas for me. I'm gonna be on that. That's my client play. And that's it for the show. We've done all 2 games. All 2 games have been done, have been completed. We've completed all the games for the WNBA. Everything's done. So whether you fade or follow these picks, it's up to you. Again, I look at the games, make my assessment, make my choice, and I just go from there. But like I said, go below in the description box where you'll see Sports Memo, www.sportsmemo, Abby Sports Picks. You want to go there. Yesterday on the show, we gave you 4 plays. We went 2 and 2. Gave 4 plays, went 2 and 2 in those plays for the WNBA. So today we gave you 2 plays you can take advantage of. Now, again, you want more of my plays, sportsmemo.com, Abby Sports Picks. I have 3 MLB Major League Baseball games going today, and I got the 1 WNBA game that I've given you guys already. We've given that out already. So 4 plays altogether. There are 4 client plays. Again, I'm riding hot right now in the MLB. First place last 30 days. First place last 3 days in Major League Baseball. We went 2-0 last night. We got 3 plays up today. 1 in the WNBA. WNBA, unfortunately, we went 1 and 2 for the client plays. But I have 1 client play today. And the 1 client play we got right was the double-digit dog that we gave out in Golden State Valkyries. So we got another double-digit dog in the Dallas Wings. So you can hop on board. I know I gave it up for free, but we're adding that. We added that play already, but we got 3 other MLB games. So take advantage of my MLB plays. I got 3 of them right now. I'm riding hot. Number 1 in the MLB last 3 days. Number 1 in the MLB last 30 days. I'm riding hot right now. I'm on a hot streak. We went 2-0 in Major League Baseball yesterday. So you want to jump on board, www.Abby Sports Picks. Go there. We have a 3-day pass and a 7-day pass. So you want to take advantage of those passes with myself, other cappers. I cover you guys with MLB. We cover you with MLB, WNBA, and the NBA. No client play for the NBA today. I didn't get no client plays for the NBA today, none whatsoever. But I will have I'm going to give out a free play for the NBA if you watch my NBA show. But it's not a client play. But I will give it out for free. Might have a client play for Game 3 of the NBA. We'll see. But I had nothing today. I didn't see anything I liked today for a client play. All right, so that's it. That's it for the show. Again, whether you fade or follow these picks is up to you. Again, good luck to you guys. Stay true to yourself. Stay blessed. Stay humble. Believe in yourself. Again, let's have a big Sunday. Let's cash some winners. Hit some some bangers out there today. Let's have a big Sunday. And we will see you tomorrow. We have 1 game of the WNBA tomorrow. Golden State Valkyries and the LA Sparks. We're going to cover that game tomorrow for you guys. On this show, we'll cover that 1 game for you tomorrow. Until then, good luck. Enjoy your Sunday. Peace. I'm out. Take care.